It's me again. I'm going to do a video on rewriting a number as a product of primes, and what I mean by primes are prime numbers. So, real quick recap: a prime number can only be divided by one in itself. So, if we take a look, the number two is prime because the only two numbers that multiply to two is two times one. Three is also prime because we get three times one, and that's it. 4, however, is not prime because although you can do 4 times 1, you can also do 2 times 2. And therefore, because 4 has multiple numbers that can multiply to 4, it's not prime. 5 is prime. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to make a quick list of the first so many prime numbers. And today is my birthday, and I am 43, which happens to be a prime number as well. So let's see. 2 is prime, 3 is prime, 5 is prime, 7, 8 is not, 9 is not, 10 is not, 11 is, 13 is, 17 is, 19 is, 20 is not, 21 is not, 22 is not, 23 is, 24 is not, 25 is not, 26 is not, 27 is not, 28, 29 is. We'll go all the way up to my birthday. 30 is not, 31 is, 32, no, 33, no, 34, no, 35, 36, 37 is prime, 38, 39, 40, and 41 is prime, and then 43, which happens to be how old I am today. So, and these are prime numbers. And they go on forever, by the way, just in case you were wondering. So don't try to write them all. Now, I'm going to rewrite a number as a product of primes, and I'm going to pick the number 12. And what you can do is you can say, well, do I have any prime numbers right off the bat? And you might say, oh yeah, I know that 12 is really 2 times 6. And because 2 is prime, I'm going to circle it. But 6 is not. So then I say, well, what two numbers multiply to 6? 2 times 3. But 2, 2, and 3, they're all prime. So 12 is really 2 times 2 times 3. Now, if I were to do a bigger number, let's say 30, how about 30? I might say, well, I know it's 3 times 10. And then 10 is 2 times 5. And these are all primes. So 30 is 2 times 3 times 5. Now you might say, now Mr. Moore, why on earth would I ever do that? What a silly thing to do. It is silly, but maybe not. Maybe there's uses to this. Oops. Let's say I want to divide 12 divided by 30. Well, I don't know what 12 divided by 30 is. And although I am pretty clever, I'm going to say, all right, well, I'm just going to rewrite 12 as 2 times 2 times 3. And then I'm going to write 30 as 2 times 3 times 5. Now, 2 divided by 2 is 1. So those simplify. And then I have a 3 divided by 3, and that's 1. And so look, 12 over 30 is really 2 over 5, and that is the simplest form. And what we essentially did was we factored out a 6. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 3 is 6. 12 divided by 6 is 2. 30 divided by 6 is 5. So I'm going to do one more example for you. Maybe I'll keep my primes on my screen. Let's say I had 18, and I said, all right, well, I know that 18 is 2 times 9. I know that 2 is prime because it's right here. And I know that 9 is really 3 times 3. So 18 is 2 times 3 times 3. And let's say I want another number. Let's say I said, how about 45? Ooh, 45 is dangerous. Let's see. Now, 45 ends in a 5, so I know it has to be a 5. So 5 times what? Oh, it's 5 times 9. Well, I know 5 is prime. And then 9 is 3 times 3. So now, if I wanted to find 18 over 45, I'll do that in a different color. Maybe I'll use my rainbow pen. 18 over 45, that is equal to 2 times 3 times 3 over 5 times 3 times 3. Now look, 3 divides with 3, 3 divides with 3, and I'm left with 2 over 5. Oh, that's funny. That was the same answer I had down there. Well, this time, what I did was 18 over 45, if I divide 3 times 3, which is 9, I get 2. If I took 45 and I divide by 9, I would get 5. So 2/5 is equal to 18 over 45. It's written in simplest form. And that, my friends, is why and how we rewrite a number as a product of primes. You just keep on going down and down and down until you get to your prime numbers. All right? Thank you. Have a nice night.